It's the second day of cross-examination in a case questioning if COVID-19 public health measures infringed on individual rights and the Canadian Charter. At the center of it all, Alberta's Chief Medical Officer of Health, Dr. Dina Hinshaw. Think back to Christmas 2020. Even West Edmonton Mall was virtually empty as capacity limits on gatherings were imposed. That's when this lawsuit began, filed by the Justice Centre for Constitutional Freedoms on behalf of a gym owner and two churches, including Northside Baptist Church, who meet in this Calgary field house. Appearing in the Calgary courtroom virtually, much of Hinshaw's arguments would be familiar to Albertans who have watched her in press conferences, that gathering restrictions and capacity limits on businesses and churches were necessary to protect the healthcare system from being overrun, and only used as a last resort when voluntary suggestions were not enough, as surgeries and other medical procedures were delayed in fall 2020. Lawyers for the plaintiffs argue these restrictions caused harm to everyday Albertans, which Hinshaw does not dispute, but testifying that the limits to personal freedoms had to be weighed against the risk to the healthcare system. This lawsuit is limited to the second and third wave of the pandemic, meaning vaccine mandates and the hindsight of new research are not included. Dr. Hinshaw is expected back in court for further cross-examination Wednesday. In Edmonton, Carly Robinson, City News.